Sushi Changer. Samurai Morpher. Kenjo Gold Power.
This is a little different from a regular review because today I want to talk to you about the Samurai Morpher and the Sushi Changer. More notably, the differences between them, so that you might be able to decide to save the $12 from the Samurai Morpher and put it toward a Sushi Changer instead. And now, with consistent presentation... So here we have the Sushi Changer and Sushi Disc. Let's get the disc out of the way and look at the Sushi Changer's electronics. The switch is on the left side. Slide it to O and you get... Now, you don't even need to open the phone to get the first sound. But we do need the disc. Fold it into a fine piece of sashimi and plug it onto the phone. Most of the sounds involve attaching the sushi disc. But you don't really need it to make it work. This switch is moved when you take the disc on or off, so just pressing it will do the same thing. Getting to the inside of the Sushi Changer, there is a full keypad and a display screen sticker. The large kanji is the word sushi, in case you hadn't gathered the theme yet. The smaller text instructs you on some of the key combinations in the changer. Every button on the keypad can be pressed and makes a sound. That one would be cancel, for instance. And the ringtone. See? Cancel. The number buttons each make a tone, but it's always the same sequence of 3 notes no matter what order you press the buttons in. To transform, press the blue key with the stylized light kanji on it. The changer yells at you and goes into the standby noise until you attach the sushi disc, and it will complete the transformation sound. This is actually not entirely accurate to how it works in Shinkenger the show, but, you know, that will kind of happen when you have a special effects department versus a toy with a sound chip. The Sushi Changer can call for any of the 10 origami introduced in the show at the time the toy was released. This time the ringtone button becomes an enter button to confirm the code. Then it goes to the standby noise again, but refrains from screaming at you until after you press the disc switch, either by hand or with the sushi disc. The star and pound keys call Origami Combinations, and it doesn't look for the sushi disc on these either. So that's what the Sushi Changer does. It's pretty nice for having a variety of electronic functions, and needing a fair bit of user interaction to make it all happen. Plus, and this is what really drew me to it, it's a cell phone that's made to look like a big piece of sushi. There's things that may be more ridiculously Japanese, but this is pretty ridiculously Japanese. Now we have the Samurai Morpher. As you can see, it is not sushi. In high definition, you can see the phrase digital changer sculpted in the cover. Nice callback to the Japanese name for morphers. The Morpher's keypad is entirely for show. None of the buttons can be pressed. Actually, they hide the speaker under the keypad, which might be better than on the bottom like the Sushi Changer. The only working button is this one. All sound functions are activated with it. There's 6 sounds altogether and 5 are cycled randomly.
It's morphing time. Nice job. Go Power Rangers. Come on, Rangers.
The 6th sound is morphing, activated by holding the button down until the sound starts. As you can hear, it's mostly retained from the Sushi Changer electronics. There is one other sound, but you have to wait for it. After about a minute idle, the phone rings twice. Again with the Sushi Changer noises. And then it goes silent. And you can't cancel the ring, you just have to sit and take it. And why is that? Well, you may have noticed I didn't show you where the power switch was. That's because it doesn't have one. Basically, as long as batteries are in the toy and the installation tab is pulled out, it's always on. On the one hand, I can see how this might be nice since you can pick up the toy at any time you want to, and it's ready to go without having to remember to flip a switch first. But at the same time, I would really like to be able to stop it from making noise just because it wants to remind me I haven't played with it and there's still power going to it. Something that entertained me when I noticed it was how consistent the toy representations of the Samurai Morpher are. You can see here almost all the molded details copied onto the accessory Morpher the basic Samurai Rangers come with. Even down to the color and finish of the plastic. So which toy is right for you? Despite the intent of the video being why not to buy a Samurai Morpher, I still really can't tell you that. The Sushi Changer is right about 2 years old at this point, and so it's not as easy to find anymore, and Korea skipped past Shinkenger entirely, eliminating what would have been a second run of identical quality toys at pretty reasonable prices. The upside is that as far as Sentai Changers go, these aren't hideously expensive when you can find them. That in mind, keep away from the Asian sellers trying to get $75 and up for these, before shipping, from Asia. The Samurai Morpher is easily available in any Kmart, Walmart, or Toys R Us right now for as low as $11. But it's a lot more plain, doesn't do as much, and if you've become a fan of Shinkenger specifically, this doesn't look remotely like a Sushi Changer. At least it's not sunglasses, I guess. But this difference in style and functionality is exactly the difference between an $11 Morpher or a $35 to $50 Sushi Changer. But maybe you see something in it I don't. And if so, I'm glad if I've been able to be of some help to you today. If you can call convincing someone to buy a Samurai Morpher help.